Hello,
Hello.
Cookie.
Yeah, good morning.
Entering my class again. It's been a while. How are you?
I'm doing good. I've been doing good. Yeah. How about you?
How's your holiday last week,
Last week I
vacation?
visited my parents' house and stayed there for a
Oh,
week, and at the same time I worked there because I can work remotely. Yeah,
mm,
so I can. I don't have to hear out myself because my parents covered all of the things I have to do. Yeah. So
okay, that's good that you have time to your like parents or family, right?
yeah, yeah, sure.
So you went back to your hometown, is it?
Yes, my hometown is a bit far from Tokyo, where I have I'm living now. So I visited there by bullet train.
Okay, so thank you for that, Koki. So let's start the lesson now.
Yeah.
So you have chosen Daily Topic Society, and the title is Everything You Buy is About to Change. Okay, so let's check the video. Mm, okay. Um, yeah, but currently, Koki, I don't have YouTube video on my side right now.
Oh, really? I can see
Yeah,
the
do you want
it.
to change the lesson?
Could you reconnect or can I say
Because
update
right
it?
now there's a typhoon here in the Philippines. So maybe
Okay.
due to the connections, yeah, there's no video.
Oh, I
Mm-mm.
see. What can I do? What can I do? I'm not sure how to change the material.
Okay. Do you want daily news?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Daily news. Okay. Daily news. Maybe I'll check. How about on the left side of your screen? Can you see a select a textbook?
No, nothing.
No. Nothing. Okay.
I have the
Mm,
I found the button here
okay.
on the right side. Daily news, daily news. Okay, here.
Okay. Sorry for that, Cookie. Yeah. Sorry. Okay.
This is the
So,
material.
yes, still loading on my side. So you have chosen daily news, business, all articles. Japan supports near-term Bank of Japan rate hike. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Just give me a moment. Yeah. I don't know what happened. I can't see the textbook on my side. Just give me a moment. Hmm. Can I reconnect? Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Can I just reconnect for
Ah,
a
yeah, yeah,
while?
of course. Yeah. Go ahead, please.
Okay, so I saw it now. Saw it now. Sorry for that. So let's start with words and phrases. So do you want to listen to US or UK audio?
US audio, please.
Okay, please repeat after the audio.
Reinforce.
Reinforce.
Yeah, reinforce verbs to make something stronger. Example, regular practice can reinforce good study habits.
Regular practice can reinforce good study habits.
Okay, next.
Intervention.
Intervention.
Yeah, intervention noun, action taken to improve or control a situation. The teacher's intervention helped the students solve their disagreement.
The teacher's intervention helped the students solve their disagreement.
Okay, next word.
Inflation.
Inflation.
Yeah, inflation noun, a general increase in prices over time. Our class discussed inflation during a lesson about modern society.
Our class discussed inflation during a lesson about modern society.
Okay, next.
Pronounced.
Pronounced.
Pronounced adjective, very noticeable or clear. There was a pronounced difference between the two cake recipes.
There was a pronounced difference between the two cake recipes.
Then
Recovery.
Recovery.
recovery, now the process of becoming well or normal again. The damaged garden made a quick recovery after several weeks of careful watering.
The damaged garden made a quick recovery after several weeks of careful watering.
Okay, any questions regarding this, Koki?
No questions so far, thank you.
Okay, so let's proceed to comprehension. I'll read the questions to you. So, number one, why does Japan's government support an early interest rate increase? Number two, what happened to the yen after the news? And number three, what did Governor Kazu Ueda suggest on July 31st? Okay, let's listen to the article now. I'll play the audio.
Japan supports near-term Bank of Japan rate hike. Japan's government supports a near-term Bank of Japan interest rate hike, possibly in September or October 2026. A weak yen is pushing prices higher, while the government wants to reinforce the recent US-Japan currency intervention. Both sides therefore support an early increase, although the BOJ has legal freedom to make its own decisions. The government can send signals but cannot order the bank to set specific rates. The Prime Minister's office said rate decisions should remain with the BOJ. It also said the bank should work with the government to reach the 2% inflation target steadily. After the news, the yen strengthened to 159.18 per dollar, while 10-year bond yields rose slightly. However, the effects of the joint US-Japan yen buying action are already becoming less pronounced. On July 31st, the BOJ kept rates unchanged, but Governor Kazuo Ueda suggested that rate increases could become faster. Officials still want to study the economy before choosing the timing, but they have not ruled out September. Traders estimated a 74% chance of an increase at the September 18th meeting. Prime Minister Sanai Takaichi has long worried that rapid rate increases could hurt the recovery. The BOJ has raised rates twice since she took office last October, but its rate remains low at 1%. A third increase would be the fastest series of rate rises within 12 months since 1989. The US Japan rate gap also weakens the yen and raises living costs.
Okay, do you want to listen one more time, Koki?
Oh, yes, please.
Okay, I'll play the audio again.
Japan supports near-term Bank of Japan rate hike. Japan's government supports a near-term Bank of Japan interest rate hike, possibly in September or October 2026. A weak yen is pushing prices higher, while the government wants to reinforce the recent US-Japan currency intervention. Both sides therefore support an early increase, although the BOJ has legal freedom to make its own decisions. The government can send signals but cannot order the bank to set specific rates. The Prime Minister's office said rate decisions should remain with the BOJ. It also said the bank should work with the government to reach the 2% inflation target steadily. After the news, the yen strengthened to 159.18 per dollar, while 10-year bond yields rose slightly. However, the effects of the joint US-Japan yen buying action are already becoming less pronounced. On July 31st, the BOJ kept rates unchanged, but Governor Kazuo Ueda suggested that rate increases could become faster. Officials still want to study the economy before choosing the timing, but they have not ruled out September. Traders estimated a 74% chance of an increase at the September 18th meeting. Prime Minister Sanai Takaichi has long worried that rapid rate increases could hurt the recovery. The BOJ has raised rates twice since she took office last October, but its rate remains low at 1%. A third increase would be the fastest series of rate rises within 12 months since 1989. The US Japan rate gap also weakens the yen and raises living costs.
Okay, so Koki, let's answer the questions now.
Yeah.
Okay, why does Japan's government support an early interest rate increase?
Uh, a weekend because a weekend is pushing prices higher.
Yes, that's correct. Number two, what happened to the yen after the news?
After the news, the yen strengthened to 159.18 per dollar.
Yes, correct. And number three, what did Governor Kazuo Ueda suggest on July 31st?
Mm, 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 mm. conservators suggested that rate increases could become faster.
Yes, that's correct. Well done for that, Koki. So let's move on now to read out part. You can start reading the article.
Okay. Japan supports near-term Bank of Japan rate hike. Japan's government supports a near-term Bank of Japan interest rate hike, possibly in September or October 2026. A weak yen is pushing prices higher, while the government wants to reinforce the recent U.S.-Japan currency intervention. Both sides, therefore, support an hour increase, although the BOJ has legal freedom to make its own decisions. The government can send signals but cannot order the bank to set specific rates. As the Prime Minister's office said, rate decisions should remain with the BOJ. It also said that banks should work with the government to reach the 2% inflation target steadily. After the news, the yen strengthened to 159.18 per dollar, while 10-year bond yields rose slightly. However, the effects of the joint US-Japan yen buying action are already becoming less pronounced. On July 31, the BOJ kept rates unchanged, but Governor Kazuo Ueda suggested that rate increases could become faster. Officials still want to study the economy before choosing the timing, but they have not ruled out September. Traders estimated a 74% chance of an increase at the September 18 meeting. Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi has long worried that rapid rate increases could halt the recovery. The BOJ has raised rates twice since she took office last October, but its rate remains low at 1%. A third increase would be the fastest series of rate rises within 12 months since 1989. The US to Japan rate gap also weakens the yen and raised living costs.
Well done for that, Koki. So let's move on now to the discussion part. How have rising prices changed the way you shop for everyday items?
Rising prices changed. I don't change. I don't change the way I shop in my daily
Mm-mm,
life because the thing is just buying the cheapest one uh,
mm-mm,
before I can say seemingly nowadays,
mm-mm,
so just before price increase happens, I also bought the thing which is the cheapest. But when it comes to digital devices like relatively expensive items like a smartphone or PCs or something like that, uh, I use them longer than before.
okay.
So I am less likely to update such devices due to the price because they they're due to the like I say weekend the price is practically more expensive than before. You know, compared to 2020, and the ratio between Japan and Japanese yen to US dollar uh, has become one more, I guess, 1.5 times mm, higher than before. So I have to pay 1.5 times more money to buy iPhone. That means.
Mm-mm. Yeah, like here in the Philippines, I think I mentioned before because the salary here is very low, right? We can't buy those expensive items.
Mm,
Usually, yeah, if we get our salary, we spend it more on like just basic needs only. Foods,
mm, mm, mm.
yeah, pay for the rent or electricity bills. Yeah, so it's very difficult here in the Philippines to buy like some extra things. Like for
Mm-mm.
example, if I wanna buy a cell phone, right?
Mm-hmm.
I need to save for a few months first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, before I can get a new one. Mm-mm. Let's move on to number two. When prices rise, would you rather A, reduce spending, or B, use some of your savings?
Mm, I would I try to reduce spending because it's easiest way and we can balance with one accumulating
Mm-mm.
our financial assets and streamlining our expenditures. So
Mm-mm.
if we can stand with this difficult time, but at the same time we should save our money for our future. So
Mm-mm.
yeah, reducing spending is the most effective way to cut down the impact on our financial assets to be accumulated.
Okay. But do you like traveling, Cookie?
Oh
Or
yeah,
do you have any hobbies that, of course, yeah, you need to spend something?
uh, hmm, the most money consuming
Mm-mm.
hobby I have is collecting figures, anime figures,
Figures. Mm-mm.
which is relatively more expensive than others. But aside from that, I don't have any expensive hobbies. But uh, traveling is I to say that is one of my hobbies, but that is rare case. Uh, Once in 1 year, so yeah, actually it costs a lot,
Mm-mm.
but I think the budget works. And if I have enough budget for the travel, I can schedule the next travel to abroad.
Okay, let's move on to number three. Do you think families should talk openly about money when living costs increase?
Oh, yes, I do. Yeah, but it depends on the financial model the family have the family has because let's say for example in my family I
Mm-mm.
got married I got married to my wife and the
Mm-mm.
life is only with her, no kids I have.
Mm-mm.
So we divided. We have shared joint bank account, and
Mm-mm.
we put a specific amount of money every month into that account for our shared life. But aside from that, we have our private separated
Mm-mm.
account as well. And so aside from the money to be sent to joint account, we can use money freely uh,
Mm-mm.
on the responsibility of each other. So, yeah, by the way, so that reduces the necessity to talk about the money we spend. But at the same time, of course, such kind of situation where living costs increase, we should talk more about that, how to cope with that situation, because we have the joint account, not
Mm-mm.
completely separated. So yeah, that is very important. But so for personal usage, I wouldn't say anything to her.
Okay. So I think, yeah, open communication, good communication, right? To also prevent misunderstandings.
Mm,
Mm. So at least they understand your financial situation or her financial situations as well.
hmm
prevent unnecessary spendings. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Number four. What expenses would be easiest for you to reduce if the yen became weaker and imported goods cost more?
Expensive easier for you to reduce. Mm, mm, it's a tricky question. But I guess cutting down the subscriptions like Netflix or Amazon Prime or something like that would be the
Mm,
it would come first because yeah that is categorized into
mm,
the amusement entertainment.
mm,
So yeah, that can be reduced
mm,
because they are not directly connected to my life, and we can have more other uh, hobby. We can find other hobbies which doesn't which don't require subscription, like running or something like that. Yeah, that comes first.
How about food? Because now, yeah, inflation, yeah, in Japan
Hmm.
increases. So, do you usually go out, yeah, to eat out?
Uh, so just getting in shape. I I start I I kicked off my running routine.
Mm-mm,
But in summer in Japan, it's very hot, so I suspended currently, and I will resume it when the temperature will get lower.
mm-mm. So, but the products are higher right now. Do you usually cook at home or usually eat out?
Cook at home, usually,
Cook at home.
especially during, especially on weekdays,
Mm-mm,
we cook at home because I have time to cook because
mm-mm,
I can work remotely. So
mm-mm,
basically, I work from home and I have the time to do so.
mm-mm. Mm, okay, let's move on to the next question. Would you change your saving goals if everyday prices continued to rise for several years?
Do saving goals.
Mm-mm.
Mm,
Do you have like saving goals, like every month?
saving goals. I don't have any specific saving goals,
Mm-mm,
so I just wanna invest as much as possible, save as much as possible.
mm-mm,
Yeah. So everyday pride, I can say. Mm, saving goals. So saving goals didn't change because I don't have any criterion. No.
mm. Okay, but in the future, like for example, you wanna buy
Mm-hmm.
maybe a condominium, a house, or
Mm-hmm.
a car. Mm-mm. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Um. Yeah. I thought about that, but
Mm-mm,
the jury is still out. I can say. So I don't have specific opinion about whether I should buy the
mm-mm,
house or not. So the only thing I can do is uh, maximizing my portfolio by investing in stock shares or just saving or something
mm-mm.
like that.
Okay, let's move on to the next question. Which matters more when the economy feels uncertain? A. Enjoying money now, or B. Saving for the future?
Yeah, uncertain. So we cannot know when the economy would be stable.
Mm-mm,
So yeah, I use money for what I want to do or what I want, or yeah, just for enjoying the life now. Unless the amount of money. unless the usage is not wasting.
Yeah, of course, it's important to balance, right? You cannot
Yeah.
just work every day because
Mm.
you need to actually relax. Yeah,
Yeah, we cannot
yeah.
predict everything.
Mm, Let's move on to the last question. How does a weekend affect the choices people make about travel, shopping, or saving?
Travel is very costly. It's compared to
Mm-mm,
others. So travel, we can travel less often.
mm-mm. Thank you very much,
Yeah,
Koki.
thank
Thank you
you.
for understanding. See you
And
again. Bye.